Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add some awesome games to your backlog. That's what we try to do every time, and typically we do a pretty good job of that. We're going to aim to do that again today. I am here with another one of my lovelies, right? I am hardcore addicted to the arena survival shooter games out there. The roguelite survivals, the bullet heavens, they have so many names. Although I've heard from many of you in the comments section, so we played some Army of Ruin this week as well, and many of you are saying, hey, you know what? I just call them bullet heavens. I'm good with that name. I'm good with it. This is another one of those. This is called Scarlet Tower, and this released on Halloween, October 31st. Let's see. Let's go with an upgrade to the knife. Thank you to the developer for giving me a copy to show off on the channel, and really just letting me play the game. I've got to be honest. A lot of times, selfishly, getting these games is just great because I get to play them. Showing them off is cool too, but you know, I just legit enjoy playing a lot of these games. And man, I feel like this week we've gotten some really, really great ones. This one and Army of Ruin. If you missed that, I'll pop a link up above there. Check that one out too. But both of these are really good. We've got multiple characters that we're going to show off in this game. And we've got a really deep skill tree and multiple meta progression upgrades to choose from. So I'm quite pleased with what's on offer here. Now, the dude that we're playing as currently, he's got a special dodge where he turns into a vampire bat and gets a little bit of a speed boost there. As if the whole vampire bat thing wasn't cool enough. Let's go with the Holy Bible damage increase. I've played a handful of rounds. This game is hard. I've lost many times, and my first few runs, I only made it a few minutes into the run before I had expired, but I've put in some upgrades to damage and luck and frequency of attack, and now I'm getting to a point where I feel pretty good about our capabilities overall. Characters also have individual skill trees and buffs you can do to their particular skills. Let's go with another cooldown reduction. And then there's a broader general tree for stats that affects all the characters that you choose. This is in early access right now, so I think we've still got, lots to look forward to from this dev. So we're going to try to have a good run today. If you're new here, thanks for being here with us. If you're not new here, thanks for being here with us. Appreciate everybody coming by, and if you are finding the channel for the first time, we'd love to earn the right to your subscription. Just know that we're going to do a couple things, okay? We're going to weigh that wish list down because you're going to see a lot of cool games that you're going to want to play. Okay, so we're going to weigh you down that way, but we're going to lighten you up too because we're going to take some money right out of that wallet to pay for the games, right? So it's okay. It ends up working out mathematically. You'll come out equal in the end, right? Give a little to get a little. Is that how that goes? I don't know. Let's do some more projectiles, shall we? Why don't we do more projectiles to the frost staff? Boy, it's getting a little bit more crowded out here, enemy-wise. I like the spectacle, though. You know, we talked a little bit about the spectacle and art style the other day in Army of Ruin. It's a very good-looking game. This is also a very good-looking game. You know, it's pixely graphics, but it's got some nice effects going for it. All right, let's see if we're going to be able to survive a little bit longer. Might want to put one in HP this time. Yeah, let's do that. A little bit more health. There are items you can find along the way, including trays of food. So let's see if we can find maybe some of that floor chicken that was popularized by vampire survivors. We really need some right now. Okay. We'll circle back around and grab some of the gem drops that hit. Okay. Let's stick around because we've got 2 more characters that we're going to check out at the end of this run. They all play a little bit differently. Let's go with 2 more projectiles. I don't know if we're going to live through this. Oh, okay. All right. So survived 5 minutes. See, I'm not kidding. It is a tougher game. 55 gold. Let's jump right back in here and try Nin. Okay. The next time, before we jump in with the next character, I'll show off a little bit of the meta progression piece that you've got to look forward to. Now, Nin has a dash still, but we don't have anything special happening. What she brings to the table is a helper. So we've got like a familiar with us. Let's go with the Hellfire Staff. Do a little bit of fire and ice here. Okay, we'll go Sacred Water. So our familiar is going to attack for us and help out with some of the craziness. Let's see. I guess we'll go Luck. I believe Luck influences chest drops and some of the choices that you get for power-ups along the way. I know I didn't really get far enough to see a chest drop last time, but maybe we'll see one here today. If not, pick the game up, find some chests for yourself. Okay. Let's go with the Frost Staff. Perfect. And let's follow that with the Fire Staff. Early on in this game, I kind of just want to get a lot of projectiles happening from different types of weapons, and then start thinking about DPS from there. Be nice if that Hellfire lasted a little bit longer. Let's go with the Holy Bible. Okay. Let's add 2 to the Holy Bible. And we'll go with the knife. You know, I've been talking about how the seasons are changing. It's definitely getting a little bit colder in the mornings, but then you're getting those warm afternoons still, so it's kind of a mixed bag, which I don't know about you. I mean, it's very enjoyable, but the problem is I tend to get sick when that happens, and I can feel it. I can feel it coming on. I've been taking those Hall's vitamin C. Ooh, should we go Cosmic Orb? I'm thinking we go Cosmic Orb. A little bit more damage for that. All right. You know, two schools of thought on that vitamin C. I mean, there's folks out there that swear by them, and there's folks out there that are like, "Hey, you know, you're just pissing that out. You know that? Makes me feel like I'm doing something, right? Like I'm being proactive, like a responsible adult." Okay, do we go cooldown reduction? I think we do. Perfect. Ooh, got stuck on the tree. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. We can recover from this. All right, good. Let's go increased damage. Let's activate this little dude. He's going to toss some fireballs out for us. Good. Yeah, so we'll see how I'm feeling for increased projectile speed. Nah, not feeling the speed. We'll see how I'm feeling for we're doing it live Wednesdays. No, I'm thinking we'll be good to go. But you never know. We may do it and I'll sound like a complete imposter. People will be saying, who is this? Who is this goat? Who is this person claiming to be the goat? Throughout my career, I've worked in phone-heavy roles. You know, lots of phone calls, whether I was trying to sell staffing services or just talking with applicants and trying to see if they're appropriate for the role. There is nothing worse than a head cold for phone-heavy roles. Let me tell you that. Just have to take my word for it. And some of you are going, "Oh my God, yes." Reduces cooldown by -3 seconds. Yes, let's do that. Let's have more Hellfire happening. Be nice if we could get an additional Hellfire pool. Or 2. I'd take 2 as well. See what happens. Now, I don't know if we can upgrade the familiar character at all. I haven't seen those pop yet as an option. I remember one time I was sick and not well. I mean, God, things have changed so much, right? Like I was going to say, not sick enough to not go into work. I mean, that's changed so much. Like that's really frowned upon now. If you go to work sick, everybody's like, "Oh my God, what have you done? You brought the plague," right? But back in the day, like if you had a head cold, it was still acceptable, right? And so somebody told me, "Oh, man, if you got a cold, you should just drink some green tea, And so I felt really crappy, and I thought, "Oh, green tea, huh? I didn't know that. I mean, I've been a coffee drinker, didn't know about the value of green tea, right? So I take it upon myself to drink as many cups of green tea as I can. But you know what they didn't tell me? Green tea has caffeine. In fact, turns out it has lots of caffeine. So, I mean, I kid you not, I'm like 4 cups inside of 2 or 3 hours of green tea. And I'm bouncing at my desk, man, the calls are going out like they're water, like it's nothing. And, then like the heart rate keeps going up, start sweating a little bit, all of a sudden you're like, wait a second, why am I sweating like this? What the hell? I'm inside. It's not, overly hot. And my one coworker comes by. He's like, "Man, you're really hitting the green tea. Like, what's the deal with all the green tea? You're usually drinking coffee." I said, "Oh man, somebody told me, it's good for the cold. Like it's good for you. It'll help you beat the cold." I said, "But I feel like something's going on. I feel the energy, but like too much energy. Like I want to burst out of my skin." He starts laughing his ass off. He goes, "The caffeine." I said, "Holy Christ, you got to be kidding me, Yeah, so green tea, it's a thing. It is a thing, and so is caffeine. All right, we're going to go Frost Staff with 2 more projectiles. And I'm happy with this run right now. I am. We got a boss hanging out here. That's why we've got these circles appearing. There he is right there. I'm pointing at him. If we can take him out, that'd be good, but I'll be honest, he is tough to take out with these really fast eyeballs chasing me. If we can keep him in the area, though, he'll get hit by our AoEs and slowly but surely pass away. Hey, there's a chest. We want that. Okay, so a 3-fer. No, not a 3-fer. Okay, apparently we leveled up at the same time. So we'll go with increased damage on the Frost Staff. And I have no idea what the chest gave us, as I think the level up negated the chest screen, unfortunately. But just know that it was something that's going to help. Probably along with some gold. All right, how are we doing on this boss? Okay, he's got almost half his life down. There's a level up that'll help. We'll go 1 more projectile on the knife. Okay. And don't worry for anybody sitting there going, "Man, how are you keeping track of your character?" Like Matty KO commented on that the other day. I have my monocle on, and that's how I keep track. It helps immensely. And anybody that likes playing the roguelite survival games as much as I do, get yourself a monocle. You'll feel better. Okay. Don't get a monocle. That was the GOAT parody account speaking there. I'll tell you what. Twitter is really something these days. And not in a good way. In my opinion, not in a good way. Oh, man, we got to get out of here. These guys were breaking through. I thought that... Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, man, we almost had the guy down. We survived longer, though. Got some gold. Take a quick sip here. I've got... get ready for this. Aura Bora is the name of the brand, and this is a sparkling water product. You'll never guess the flavor. Peppermint watermelon. Okay, let's take a look at the... Well, let's go back here. So we've got some passives that we open up. I have not gotten any of the purple currency yet. I think probably that'll happen after we beat a boss, which I have not gotten far enough in a run yet. So there's a talent tree, okay? And then we've got the general power-ups that most of us are used to in these games over here, including more traits that we can add. Really, really interesting, very deep. Now we've got 342. Just trying to decide. I've kind of went a lot into attack. Probably the next thing I want to go for is cooldown reduction. or move speed. So I'm going to save this, and we are going to rock out with Lance, who they're still doing a lot of work on. But again, early access. That just means that there's a lot to look forward to. That's the way I look at that. But I like the art style in this game as well. I think the colors really pop. Okay, so we're gonna go Fireball, and we're gonna go Thunderstaff. Apparently we leveled up twice. No complaints from me. Okay, let's go Knife. But I like that Lance has a tri-shot right off the bat. It's pretty cool. Increases damage by 20. Yeah. If you're going to pick this up, let us know which character you're going to try and maybe stick with. I think it's fun to play them all, but usually I figure out which one or two I like the most, and I stick with those. You kind of get used to them after a while. Increases damage dealt. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we'll go. Let's do projectiles. I think the frequency of attack would be a good thing to upgrade as well in the tree. You get some coins going, and you're just like a kid in a candy shop. By the time you get to those trees, you're like, oh my god, I want them all. There's a lot of runway on that progression treadmill for us, It feels good. All right. I saw somebody commenting the other day on one of these types of games, and he said, you know what, this one just doesn't do it for me because I can't get to a level where I feel overpowered fast enough. And part of the review talked about how in these types of games, people want to feel overpowered. And I think that's true. I generally agree with that sentiment that feeling overpowered is fun in these types of games. Just being able to melt these waves, it feels pretty good, right? But I don't mind the climb to get there. As long as there is a climb and a path to get there, I don't mind if that takes a minute. It gives you a reason to keep coming back for a bit. Let's go ahead and add 2 projectiles. We'll see if we can jump on in here and grab this. Okay, so there's a proper chest screen for you. Adds 3 projectiles to that. Every 5 seconds throws a vial. Okay, we got holy water and adding 2 more projectiles to fire stuff. Wonderful. And 196 coins. Not bad. Okay, I think we're going to upgrade the Celestial Bow. Hopefully we can add some more arrows, more shots on the screen from the bow. That'd be nice too. Okay. Do we go armor? Let's go armor. Negate some of that attack, right? Piercing on the arrows would be good right about now too. I see those dissipating when they hit the horde. All right, wonderful. One more projectile. Yeah. Spread the love around. I think we got a good build going this time. Increases gathering range, max HP. This is where I would do a reroll if I had one, but I don't. So we'll go with gathering range. It's good, don't get me wrong. But we're going to start getting swarmed pretty hard. And so I'm thinking about that. Let's go with that. Another 20 damage sounds pretty substantial right now. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get out of the way of these guys if we can. Okay, there's that floor meal. What do you think? Would you eat a plate of steak sitting randomly in the forest? I'd have to be pretty damn hungry. I'd have some questions too. Where the hell did it come from? Hey, you just gotta hope that it's not one of those Green Inferno steaks. You know what I'm talking about? If you haven't seen that movie, I don't know that you should. That's a rough film. Eli Roth. The gentleman that brought you the fine film, the fine family film, Hostel. All right, increases damage by 15. Let's do this. Nice broad brush upgrade, damage up across all the weapons. Sometimes that's the best way to go. Man, oh man. Oh, so this is where all the gems have been kept. Okay, let's go increase of 15. Boy, the red flies are a real problem. They seem to be, like, finding me. Okay. All right. Ooh, I see some food on the ground. We're not going to question it. We're just going to eat it. Let's start that up. And we got to get the hell out of here somehow. Ooh, nice. Unscathed. Damn. All right. I guess we'll just go with that. An attack speed, I believe, governs how quickly the bullets are moving, not the frequency. Okay, I'll try to get with that pool of gems if we can. Don't get caught on trees. It's can be hazardous. Okay, I believe we have a boss in the area. I'm realizing that character speed would be a good stat to sink some points into as well. Okay. I'm going to do my best to stay alive in here. But this is kind of how we gotten last time around. We're going to go cooldown reduction for sure. Oh, boy. Okay. We need to find some floor food again. Now we do have a very, very slight recharge of health happening as well. That's also passive. Well, like I say, it's very slight. Ooh, man. We'll just try to keep the good times going here. We're going to increase damage, maybe? Hey, there's some floor meat. I hope that one was medium. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we got 287 gold. No dark gems yet, but like I said, I think those probably happen with boss attempts. 4 more characters to work with. A lot of passives to come. And a big old power-up offering. Yeah, 0.2 P per second. Cooldown reduction, there it is. I think we'll probably go with that this time. So that'll go to 9%. Greed is probably going to give us more coins. So, you know what? That'll pay dividends. Probably a good one to get early on. Hey folks, this is Scarlet Tower, and I will include a link to the Steam page in the video description so that you can very easily run out and grab this one if you so choose. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. While you're taking a look at that description, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Helps more people see the video. Helps more people get a look at a cool indie game that's out there. And, you know, we want to help those devs out. It's hard enough being an indie dev to begin with. These guys were cool enough to allow me a copy to show it off. So if you liked what you saw, wishlist the game or grab it. We'll see you again next time on the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we will play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do here every single time. And if you ever catch anybody on the channel doing otherwise, you let the goat know right away so that I can smite them. Okay? All right? Deal? Hey, have a good rest of your day. We'll see you again soon.